We could no longer take care of our property. It was too hard for us, my husband with heart trouble and me with my bad shoulder and back. So we downsized to here. I didn't have a shower stall. I would have to climb in a bathtub. I couldn't do that now because of my shoulder and my back and my knees. I'd be afraid of falling. I would not move anywhere where I didn't have a shower stall. Well, for one thing, I couldn't get down into a bathtub and get up again. It gives me security because bathroom is dangerous. And so I'm so careful. Of course, you only have to misstep once. If I didn't have my shower like it is, I couldn't stay here. I'd have to, at my age, maybe have to think of a nursing home. And I mean, I don't want to go into a nursing home. That's one thing that keeps me here. Makes me secure, keeps me home, and gives me independence because I could not get into a tub. How did we ever live without it?
My name is Cindy Petito. I'm an occupational therapist. We see a broad range of patients from people with disabilities to cerebral palsy, basically all of your neurological diagnoses. We see these patients in their homes. We do also see a large population of seniors, and when they get to the point where they're having multiple falls in the home or they have a lot of safety risks in the home, we are usually called in by either physicians, social workers, discharge planners, or community retirement folks that want us to come in and do a home safety assessment. So we coordinate care in the home with what's the most safest products to put into the home when it comes to a home safety assessment and home modifications. My passion is to help bridge the gap between the healthcare industry and the building industry. One of the biggest problems that we see first of all, of course, is denial. They are in denial of their disease process or their aging process. The second thing is they have a hard time finding the qualified professionals to come in the home and do the work, or they think that they can't afford it. Because, Home Depot and Lowe's offer financing for both the contractors and for the consumer, I think that is going to add a benefit to the access to the product for these consumers. In the next 5 to 10 years, there is going to be and continue to be a huge need for this service and for these products. And so I believe that if these products are more readily available for both the healthcare industry and for the contractors and rebuilders, I think that is going to be just a continued growing need. We are doing a lot of advocating right now to educate and to bring about the awareness of the needs that are going to be out there, not only within Florida, but also throughout the United States. There was an Aging in Place council meeting I attended, and the overall message was that our aging population is growing, and it's going to grow quicker than we think. What the thoughts are is that in the year 2025, the rest of the United States is going to look like Florida as far as the percentage of seniors that live in the state.
I tried a bathtub, and the guy in the bathtub couldn't get out. Well, I can go in there and I can sit down. Well, I can get in easy for one first. Then I go and sit down and I can reach. So what do you call it?
Hand shower?
Hand shower. I mean, no problem at all. And bathe just like I was in a tub. And then I liked it. I liked that thing. And it rinsed right off. So, and then I get right out. No problem. I can sit in there and dry off most of my body, and then get out, do my feet, and back, and that's it.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris Moore with Solid Rock Enterprises. I am a CAP certified contractor. I do a lot of work with people who, for one reason or another, really want to be able to live in their homes for the rest of their lives. A lot of the kind of home modifications that we do at Solid Rock Enterprises really are for everyone. We like to call it lifespan design for a lifetime of living. So some of the things that we do a lot of work in bathrooms. Bathrooms are a room that cause a lot of people trouble. They tend to fall, there's water, people slip, they fall, they break things. So we go into the bathroom and we take a typical 5x8 small bathroom that is really a difficult thing for many people, particularly in the later phases of their life. And we transform that into a bathroom that is not only safe and accessible, but also luxurious and beautiful. Some of the things that people don't realize, and I often say that there's a tipping point coming. There's a day coming soon when everybody in America is going to wake up and realize we have a senior housing crisis. There's 10,000 people a day turning 65. The 85 and older population is growing at 4 times the rate of the general population. 1 in 3 adults over the age of 65 fall each year. And all of these things are things that affect how people are able to live in their own homes. So what we do is we go in and we look at the home, we go around the home, we find out, first of all, is it safe to get in the home? Do we have a zero-step entry? Do we have wide enough doorways? Do we have wide enough hallways? And all of these things are part of what we provide as a service to our clients to make it more safe and more accessible for them to be able to remain in their homes. Now, some of the things that we look for when we are looking for aging in place products is we're looking for things that our clients like the look of, that fit in well with their homes, that have a residential rather than an institutional look. We also do a lot of work with someone calls us, they have a standard bathtub in their bathroom and they've reached a point where it's very difficult for them to step in and out of the bathtub. So we go in and we make modifications to the tub, often replacing it with a curbless shower. The curbless shower products that we typically use are the gel coat fiberglass products from Renovative Bath Systems, and we also use the level entry shower, which is a pan that goes underneath tiles. So a lot of these bathrooms that we create for our clients turn out to be just really high-end, beautiful, luxurious spa-like bathrooms.
Well, of course, with any remodel in an older house like this, you're concerned about the cost. Would the cost be prohibitive? Would we be better off selling the house and moving to a one-story, much smaller residence? We looked around, actually, and we were very disappointed in what was on the market in this area, and we would like to stay in this area. So that's when we decided we would go along with the redesign of the bathroom upstairs. And we hope to stay here indefinitely. Like my wife says, the only way we're going to leave this house is feet first. Well, of course, the centerpiece of the bathroom is the shower, with its seat, with the grab bars, with the shower mechanism that you can lift and remove, and or have stationary, either one. With the little shelves on the wall of the shower where you can place, your shampoos, etc. Very easy to clean, very accessible. Don't have the worries about falling that we have with the tub. So we're very, very pleased.
Well, everything we've done, we think about it for years, plan it, think about it. We've been in this house 47 years. And so when we got to the bathroom, of course, we'd both aged and decided we'd let somebody else do this project. Chris Moore came to one of the city retirees' dinners and gave a presentation on what he could do. And he emphasized his remodeling to help you be able to stay in your home as long as you could by fixing things that might not work right now. And then a couple of years ago, he injured his knee and was on crutches. And that's when we discovered that you can't get through a 24-inch wide door into the bathroom with crutches unless you turn sideways and sidestep. So that's when we seriously started considering doing something with the bathroom. We have, the downstairs is finished and we have a bath down there, but of course that necessitates steps. And we wanted it so that if it comes to that, we can move back on this one floor and be able to stay in our home a lot longer. And with the shower, the way he did it, we would be able to even get a wheelchair into the shower. So that's what precipitated the whole remodeling of the bathroom. It may be all in vain. We may never need it. We may both go out here and be killed in a car wreck, and somebody else can take advantage of this. But he'll be 74 Saturday, and I'm 72, and it's time, you have to be realistic. We're not going to live forever. So we're probably in the last 10 to 15 years of our life. So the time to do it's now. Don't wait until we get sick, because you don't have time to get, this project took 6 weeks.
I couldn't get it. I can get out. I can get in the tub, but I couldn't get out. I could get in the bathtub, but I couldn't get out. And the last time I was here by myself, and I thought, gosh, what'll I do if I can't get out? And I can't holler at nobody. I've got an alert button. See, I carry it with me. But I'd be in there naked as a jailbird. So I decided, the last time I got in that tub, and I said that was going to be the last time I started taking a shower. And I didn't even like to take a shower in there. I'd go down the basement and take the shower in the basement. But I'd rather stay in my own home as long as I can, unless something happens to me. And everybody said, well, if you ever sell this house, you might have a hard time selling the house because they don't have a bathtub. I said, well, I'm not going to worry about it, because older people don't like bathtubs anyway. They like showers.